Please let me. Thank you, stream. There we go. That's better. Alright, cool. One momente. Momento more. I love the thumbnail it already set for itself. Let me put this here. I almost just mistyped. There we go. Alright, here we go. Just let people flow in. It's gonna be a very difficult one. Let me go back up. Call it Philly Boy. Philly Boy 2. So that way I can easily just kind of do that. Make sure I cut all the way through. Yes. That's what the only real unfortunate thing about this. Just kinda yee. Alright. My commissions are currently closed. The prices that I had before will be different. This next time I open, they will be 50 USD. Oh god. Had a little bit of a modifier there, just to kind of see. Let me actually get rid of these. Actually, I'm using Blender. Ooh, wrong thing. Just kinda do these. There we go. That's not what I meant to press. I want these. There we go. Let me actually get some music. Most streams are better when they got music. Just got to find a nice kind. If I can actually find where more is. Crap. Put chime on. Yay. Oh. There we go. Good little bit in. Actually just get rid of those. Just get rid of these spiky bits. I did not mean to do that, but why not? Pull it inward a bit more. Oops. All right. Nice. Slightly add small indentation. Still looks like it's poking out quite a bit. More. It's like all the ones around this area. To be looking kind of sus though. There we go. Do a little bit around the neck. Let's add a bit of a cut right there. Alright. Be nice if they actually did what I wanted them to. Only just slightly. No, Control S, there we go. Just a slight bit. Want to add some eyeballs so I can see how they fit. Need to be like right there. Need to be able to mold it around the eyes. Actually, just kind of because that's how eyes work. Totally. Nah, but I have to make it a little bit smaller. That doesn't look great at all, so. Do I not have... Oh, I didn't even have it on loop. How about Oblivion? Because I like that one. There we go. Alright. just casually just pull that in. Give it a bit of depth. Just give that a bit of depth. So, oh, keep pressing everything. Whew. Crazy how that little bit suddenly just from 15,000. Okay, that was a little strange, but alright, whatever, we'll go with that. Thank you, Tashi. Gonna make it my nose now. Actually, no. I know what I need to do. Gonna push that in a little bit. That's his feet. Right about there. Because he's got a little bit of a dip right there. Maybe take you, pull that back a little bit. Get rid of that. What happens if I were to... we will make that actually a bit smaller. Doing the front of this doesn't look all that great. I'm trying. This is the kind of boy I've never worked on before. Bit more of that squinty action. Those little bits on the top of his head, whatever they are. Got such an intricate pattern to him. It's gonna be interesting to texture out. Especially this. It's got some holes in it. So, let's think about it. His body's a bit skinnier than the ref, so I need to thicken it up a little bit. Give me you. Not too much. Can't make him too thick. How about... yeah. Big feet. Big feet. Turn that off. Need to make a mouthfeeler region. Oops, that's render mode. Hide those. Hide you. A tad bit. That way I can have this out. Just kinda... yee. There's no such thing as too thick. Of course there's not. Yank. Oopsies. There we go. He's got a little bit of a mouth now. want to do the underside. I'm just gonna do this just to make it easier on myself, and then each. Actually, let me make sure that I don't hide that one. H. Not within this fandom, no. Gonna take this, round it out a little bit. Alright. We just use perspective for this part. Oops. So I can see what the heck I'm doing. Very particular, very Damask. Gib. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Slightly above. There we go. Yeah, it has a mouth. Every living creature's got to have a mouth. I always try to save as much as I can in case something happens and Blender decides to crash, which it has done on a couple occasions, so I want to make sure that nothing gets lost. Let me just kind of move you out a little bit more. I like using the right viewport, because I'm biased. Can I? No, I can't. Probably could, but I can't. Not right now. Just kind of squeeze these in a little bit. Make them a bit thinner. Alright. This frilly boy. Oh, that just doesn't look good at all. Get a bit more of that action now. Look a bit on his toes. Is there a bit like that? Yeah. There we go, we got toes. And as far as the tail goes, that's going to be on separate. Just makes it easier for rigging purposes. Huh. Now I gotta worry about shaping these up. Oh yeah, these are still hidden. Let me unhide. And I gotta go in here. Oh yeah, I didn't, yeah, it's no big deal. I could just take that. No big deal. Simple. There we go. Now I have to make the rest. Best way to do that is to... Oh, I don't have a second one, do I? No. We're just gonna... That's probably not gonna look good. How about there? Guess that works out better than the idea I had originally. Oops. Just kind of lower that a bit. There we go. Now it's not gonna just destroy itself. Hello, Hex. Yes, the commissions were that, but I'm gonna have to raise them. The new commissions now are gonna be 50, and I didn't want to raise them that much, but because you know, where I work, the corporate thought it'd be a great idea to cut people's hours, even though they're trying to hire people, and which is very anti-productive, because you're kind of essentially just promoting the fact that, like, you know, you're kind of, when work does that kind of thing, you're essentially just kind of discouraging people from working there, and it kind of wants to make people leave. So, yeah. So I'm gonna have to make commissions a bit higher so I can get more money in, because I can't survive off of minimum wage. I think 50 is gonna be the max that I charge for a while, but if I get more people in, I'm gonna have to bring them up more. What? Oh, that's that one. And as far as like the VR chat porting process of it, I may have to like not add that onto my commission sheet for a bit until I figure out why I'm having so many issues with porting stuff to VR chat. Yeah, I take PayPal, but right now my commissions are closed. I'm having to worry about college stuff right now. I got midterms and stuff. I just had some midterms, but I have some assignments coming up soon that I gotta work on. And the finals will be next month, so. Yeah. Nah, this whole COVID thing is just throwing everybody for a loop. Schools, whatnot, education systems, businesses, blah blah blah. It's just kind of destroyed everything we know. It looks a little better. Ain't nothing subdivision can't take care of. Alright, cool. Still relatively the same shape. Just had to kind of lower the snout a bit. They really want to do that, but it's gonna have to. Yawn. Gonna make it a bit softer somehow, but I can't add any sort of Alright, I will actually save, copy, paste, because I don't want to lose any progress. And I'm going to attempt to try and do this and see what happens if I cut it. Then raise it like this a bit. I don't think that might actually work. I think that might actually work. Yeah, I think doing it that method might actually work. Smooth it out a little bit. Still making it rather pointy. Because these are frills that I'm working with. Never really worked with such things before. Get this. Just a bit. Well, gotta make it a bit more. Bring that in a bit. Still gotta make it sharp though. Whoops. Oof. Yeah, my best suggestion when it comes to like if you got to go out and get something, if you can, the best way to do it is just to kind of order it and wait for it to ship. When it comes to non-essentials, that is. I have to shrink this one down a bit too. That way I don't screw up anything and then go back and have to do it all over again. I think the majority of the base of this is actually done. Okay, smoky Loki. Just gonna take these knees, kind of put them in order just a little bit more. Come on, make them look as prominent. Very slight adjustments, very, very slight. What's up with that? That's why. Gonna take that, put you inward a bit more. Gonna clean set that bit. I'm not good at making abs. Crap. No, I didn't mean to press Control Z. Get back in there. these a bit. Save. Okay. Okay. Check everything around the facial area. Don't want to miss anything. That smug face. Hello, Toasty. Toast. What if I were to slightly... How would that look? I think I'll just get back to that. Kind of maintain the overall shape as much as I can. That's not what I meant to press. Yee. There we go. How about if I could find it? Okay, where it be? There you are. No! Darn YouTube ads. It's a Mandalorian ad, so I can't complain. There we go. Gonna add these little things on the top of his head. But I'm wondering though if I should make those separate or no. Because this is 3,000 vertices. Here's what I started with. Really low poly. I always want to keep those on hand in case I need to redo something. Alright. Yay. That what? Oh, right. Do not know how long. It's a relatively long tail. It's about a little more than leg length. I think that length should be fine. I think I add one more segment to it. actually add that. Not what I meant to do. There we go. So there we go. Got a tile. Gotta raise it up a bit actually. Let me take cease. That just makes it worse. Yeah, it just bends and melts it out of shape. Let me try that again. Where am I? Freaking center. I'll just kinda turn it off. There we go. Make it a bit longer. What about there? Full texture, where are you? Depth. Resolution 2. A little bit more. Yeah. Match. Mesh. There we go. F. Oops. As rounded as possible, because that's how it is. And if I need to make any slight adjustments, so there we go. Ta-da! Alright. I am very sorry to hear that, Lexel Purple. I just now started looking at the chat. No, the Christmas tree blew up. VG toast. Ma brave. Ba-da-ba. I think his head is a reasonably good size. Yeah. Take you. Nope. There we go. Gonna round that out a little bit. Oh! God, I just hit my own microphone stand. There we go. UV unwrapping this is gonna be fun. Ah! UV unwrapping this is gonna be fun because, oh yeah, the frills are gonna be their own thing. I'm gonna probably have to make that like a separate texture or something. Ow. Let's just get some. Ooh. I'm gonna make these out of nerve paths. Because they're rounded. That's all I need. Right there in his forehead. Full depth, and add 1 resolution to it. I'm not even sure what that even is supposed to be. But it's meant to be a thing, so I can't really say anything. Whoa, that was weird. Get down in there. Be a techie boy. Techie boy. Oops. That's File Explorer. The hidden nether portal in the Minecraft logo. Yes. Back in the ye old times of the first versions of the Xbox 360 Minecraft. I remember when Minecraft in the Xbox used to be so far behind. And I mean so far behind. But then it caught up pretty quickly. Now it's pretty well up to date with all of Minecraft's updates and stuff. And what's great about that is the fact that Bedrock Edition is cross-platform compatible, which is nice. So if you can play on PC but play in a console world. How many of these are there? There's only a few. So there's not very many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't need that one then. I'm just gonna go off with this one. Slightly. Oops. How do you guys feel about the cave update? You looking forward to it? I know I am. It's been about darn time we actually start getting a lot of terrain generation updates to the game. Caves being probably the most look forward to of them all. Is my mic even on? Yeah, okay. Wasn't sure if it was picking up. The warden, yes. I like the idea of the warden, but its design is a little strange to me. I don't know, for some reason it doesn't really fit into Minecraft's sort of, I don't know, I guess like style. It seems more of a thing that you'd see in a mod pack rather than vanilla Minecraft. That's really all I can really say about that. Yeah, wireless redstone. Who's tagging me? Okay. I think the update would. I voted for the glow squid. I don't care what you say. I want a glowy squishy boy. Remember when the last mob vote happened, the one that introduced the phantom into the game? I voted for the giant squid-looking thing. It was I wanted to vote for that or like the Blaze King or whatever it was called, because I really like the idea of having this sort of like kraken type of creature in the game. I think that the glow squid introduction could be a new thing that the developers of Minecraft could do with. I feel like they could make dynamic lighting an actual like thing without having to use like shaders. Moonbloom was just kind of there to me. I'm a Chad. I play with cave sounds on. Wow. The Chad. Whoa. Oops. Let's give this guy some brows of the eye. Slow that a bit. Actually, I think what he had was fine. Actually, just kind of lowered us a bit. better round it off like that. Ah, my eyeball. Ah. So this is going off to the side over there like that. Interesting how that one does it, but the rest do not. And of course an ad. Why wouldn't it be an ad? Go away. Ah! I hate them. I hate them. How about some mystery skulls? Let's put on some mystery skulls. Mystery. Scoliosis. Oh, well then, welcome to the stream, VG. I'm trying to do these a little bit more often, so that way all the people that I have who follow me on Twitter can get to see how I do my models and stuff. Just kind of chat with people. Mouth. Oops. There we go. Come on, though. The bouncing adds like sort of like life to the animation. I like it. I personally really like it. Alright, so I think that's fine. So I think I've got the overall base mesh and stuff done now. So oh yeah, let's go back here and there we go. But now there comes the thing of textures and white painting and all those fun processes. Woo woo. Alright. Now the fun part begins. I think he's overall got like textures mirrored anyway, right? Yeah. Yoink. I don't know why I just closed out that window. All I had to do was just do that. Alright. Big thing is I want to make this a seam because that needs to go all the way down the middle. Seam. Actually, I think I'll make this one on the inside a seam. And this one a seam. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Seam. Mark seam? Where did they even go? It's in here. I want to be able to make sure that if I do this, there we go. I gotta make the resolution for this a bit bigger as well. I just realized. This model is, yeah, going to be going into VR chat. Ah, advertisements again. Gosh darn it. It's a 12-second long. Okay, of course. I'm so glad that YouTube has gotten so used to just giving us this, you know, two ads. It's just kind of annoying. Ah. There There we go. That was kind of weird. It didn't want to play there for a second. Seam. Seam. I have no idea how this is going to unwrap either. But we're going to find out one way or another. This way I can get to that point. Eh. Eh. I want to make sure that these... Actually, we'll stop the seam here and just wrap it around the foot. Actually, no, I'll do this. At the back of the leg, I will start drawing a seam here. Yeah. Mark seam. Do one down here. Definitely want to make sure that your seams are about as visible as air, because you don't want it to be seen. VR chats are really fun. You don't have to play VR. You don't actually need VR to play VR chat, which is really nice because I don't have a VR headset, but I still play VR chat. Play it in desktop mode. Makes it really accessible for more people. Because I attended the Forality convention that they had in VR chat, and that was really fun. Mark seam. Put another one down, just like that. Actually, you know what? To make it easier myself, I'll just go ahead and do that. There we go. Seam. Seam. No, that's a sharp. Seam. And seam. Ta-da. Yeah, yeah, you do technically have a better experience in VR, but you can still get a good amount of it, you know. You still get a good amount of experience through desktop, depending on what you do, at least. I still have a lot of fun in desktop mode, though. It's the most accessible for me. It works the best for me, so. Okay, there's nothing insane on his shoulders. If I can think about how to... I'll put the seam under his arm. Mark seam. I got one of those shoulder so it'll connect. It'll be fine. Now I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this. His fingies. Mark. Seam. Seam. That way I can have all these fingers mapped. There we go. Yoink. There we go. Blender 2.9 is good. I like it. I haven't messed with it all that much. But... I mean, I haven't messed with all that much. I haven't messed with 2.8 all that much. I just personally use 2.79 just because I like its HUD. I like its GUI a bit more. I like its controls a bit more. Yeah, you can set them as 2.79 in 2.8. You can go to like the user preferences and have the 2.79 controls and stuff. But even that doesn't exactly work sometimes because a lot of them have been changed. And so it's harder for me to always just... It's hard for me to kind of like get into a groove of doing something. It's like... I'm trying to think. It's hard for me to control things in 2.8 and above just because I'm so used to 7.9's layout and all that kind of thing. I guess it's a bias in a way, but oh well. But anyhow, mark seam. I ain't gotta worry about the nails being all too in depth. Mark, and then I can go over here, mark. So it's all connected now. Mark. Yeah, okay, got it. Got it. I think I have most things mapped out now. About to find out though. Because I can just do, oops. I think I'm going to have to project these from view. I want to see what a seam does though. Now I got a seam there. Don't know what that's gonna do, but we're gonna find out. Hello, Quintree. Thank you, Quintree. Let's see. Let's find something new. Let's see. Where? Oh, oh dear, I'm yawning. At 12 in the afternoon. Why am I yawning like this? It's baloney. Let's do a classic. the best way is just to follow my Twitter, where I'm always posting things, posting models, updates on commissions, and all that kind of stuff. All right, unwrap. Object is non-uniform scale operator. Blah 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 blah. Non-uniform scale. Active quads. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's interesting. That's a heck of a reset right there. Non-scaled version of the mesh. Cool. Didn't ask for your opinion. But at least it's mirrored, so... I think it might be a good idea to kind of separate seam. Might be a good idea to separate those things. Now, what on earth are you? That's what I want to know. What are you? Going to assume that's the jaw? Going to assume? I do not know for sure. Okay, so that's the bottom of the jaw. Yeah, that's the bottom of the jaw. I know that's the head, that's obvious. That's the torso. I think it might be a good idea to also separate this. The more seams you have, the more likely you'll see them, but better texture work, I guess. What do you mean? Hold on, I don't think YouTube let me say other platforms, but you have other who? Tashi, what you mean? Wrap. Okay, so I know what that is now. Yeah, that's the torso. What are you then? Are you the back? No. Leggy boy. Aha. So these are the leggy boys. You're that. You're the toes. You're the arms. Aha, so you're the back of the head. I know you're already the head. That's the bottom jaw. Just trying to make sure that I know what all these are. Oh, there's the bottom of the foot. I'm an idiot. Yep, okay. God, it took me forever to figure out. I don't know why it took me so long. Oh. Oh, hey, Helio. No, like, I'm actually working on trying to get a new ref sheet for my persona. Just because instead of, like, for example, of me going to my persona's file and just rendering out stuff, it's not gonna... Where am I? Where am I going? Right here. Instead of rendering out a bunch of, like, images of my persona, it would just probably be better if I made a new ref sheet for it. Because I made this thing over a year ago now. Yes, you did see Springtrap, yes. Ah! Freaking ads again. Yes, you did see Springtrap because that's what I used to do. I used to do a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's related things. In fact, that's actually how I got my start as being known across the communities. But yeah, but this is my boy. This is my Sona. I only have one light in here. I should probably get another one. Just add some more. Yeah, but definitely he'd be a smiley boy right now. Let me actually just kind of. Anyway. Whoopsies. Give me one momente. For some reason, YouTube's not allowing me to do... Hold on. Let me go to my own stream real quick and check something. Like, why won't it let me... Gosh darn it. My own... Ah! Give me a momente. For God's sake. What? What kind of sense does that make? Okay. Tashi, do you have a Twitter? No, I know Helio. It was just I was having a weird thing going on with, I was having a weird thing going on there for a second. Earthquake? Hold up. California just had an earthquake. And that was like the first thing I saw when I went on Twitter. Space Karen is also trending. Herlock Schlomes. I'm sorry. God, some of the strange things that I see on Twitter sometimes. I'm wondering how much of a delay. It's just Karen. It's really funny because the 5 things that's trending on Twitter right now is Hurricane Itoa, whatever name is, Herlock Schlomes, Earthquake, Space Karen. That's just really, really kind of humorous to me. It's just Space Karen. We get Karens in space now. Okay, cool. Anyhow. Alright, so here's this. Here's the UV layout. Now I've got to figure out how Elon sent a Karen to space. Probably. It's kind of funny though, honestly. It's a little bit humorous. Alright, now I gotta figure out, not T, N. New layer. I have not done this in a very long time. I haven't done it this way. Thickness layer. Thick. Grease pencil? Draw. That did not work at all like I thought it would. Uh-oh. 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 How do I get rid of this? Uh-oh. Oh no! No! What? I don't know how to get rid of this. I did. Uh-oh. Delete frame? Okay. I've never done that before. I don't think I want to mess with that. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna remove, unset. How do I crap, how do I get rid of this? Okay. I have never used that in my life. I do not want to touch that because I don't want to. Ooh. Interesting. I've never touched that in my life and I don't want to. Yeah, I don't like messing with things that I don't know anything about. So I'm not gonna touch the grease pencil thing. But I'm seeing all these things here. They look cool. It might help me in the future, but like I don't. I've painted in Blender before, but I cannot remember how. And for the time being, I will just kind of. Oh god, there's so many menus in my screen. There we go. For the time being, I will just simply I'm gonna take this, kind of move you down here. I think these are the toes that I'm messing around with right now. I think. Slightly move these around so I don't have them clipping as badly. May have to shrink some of these. Just because I don't want things to be inside of each other. I just realized something, hold on. These are not the fingers. What are these then? Oh, it's right, it's the toes. Let me just kinda separate them like I did the fingers. That might help me. Mark. Unwrap again. Okay, there we go. Now it's all separate. Now it's all separate. Stretching. Ow. Oh yeah, Ronnie's gonna send me his new ref. I forgot about that. And tile. Tile's super easy since I already have most of that pretty much ready to go on the fly. I guess it wouldn't be too difficult for me to try and... I think I'll mess with that later. Guess for the time being, I'm going to try, and I mean try and attempt not acid beta. There he is. I'm going to try and see if I can finish up beta, because I haven't done anything with them. And I need to. I think I already have pretty much everything lined up for this. I think I would be fine if I moved it a little bit. Make sure it all moves in unison because I don't want anything to destroy itself. Why is that yellow? What are you doing? That was weird. Anyhow. Just gonna... I'm gonna try and make like a basic body for him. But this that I have currently sucks. So I'm going to get rid of all of it. Keep a singular vertex. Because what I was doing, it's not really working. Yes, it is Beta Eta Delota. It is him. It is the wagon of all wags. It's really cool too because he's just started using VR chat, so I could possibly give him this as well so he can use it in VR chat. So that'll be fun. I know this was like working on commissions, but like, like messing around with these things. Just go ahead and take that, separate it. The thing is, I need more refs than what I have. I have this, but that's all I got. I need more. I need something else to work with. This is a bit of an angled one, but we're going to try. Oops. Try to get this as close to the size that he is right at the moment. Close enough. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that's beta, but I'm also working on Bakari, but Bakari's is in quite a ways from being done. I haven't done as much on hers as I have on his. I haven't even added the stuff. Bakari Ru. Where did I go? Here. We'll work on acid actually. There's nothing to really work off of, so it's a bit of a guess because I'm making it more of like her actual humanoid form. Ow. Yes, it is the acid, the wolf. It is the wolf of the acids. I need to go ahead and make these ears separate so I don't screw anything up because I know I am, because that's a habit. Let me actually take these and then move. I'm an idiot. Why don't I just get rid of that? Actually, no, that's a bad idea. I don't need to do that. If I get rid of the outside, nope. Forgot how I did this. Because I did it one way and then I'm just like, oh, I probably should have done it another. Yes, but working on Acid Wolf, and then I'm going to move on to Wingen's other character, Eddie, which I've already made Cadaver. There's Cadaver. Which Winged Wolf is actually using this in VR chat. She used it in the Ferality convention, and she has used it in a couple of her stream videos where she uses that program that's kind of like a VR drawing thing, I guess you could call it. But yeah. That Cadavi be Cadavin. This one was a really fun one to do. Some of these refs aren't lined up. See, because there's all this stuff that I don't know how to do. I think it would be good to learn how to do that because it would make my life so much easier. There's a lot I need to learn. There's a lot I need to learn indeed. I need to go back here. And I need to give him a base color. Yoink. Just going to create a new. Yoink that. I'm just going to add some base stuff for now. I'll come back to the rest of it in a bit. I'm just going to do like a simple outline thing. Whoopsies. Just going to do it like that just so I can have materials set in place. Does it go up his neck? It does. I forgot the character's name. Does it even have it on here? Does his name's not even up here? I'm just gonna call it. Gosh, I can't spell. Philly 1. Philly 2. Yoink. And I'll make it smooth later on. I just want to get these base colors down so at least I know what I'm working with. Don't worry about that noise I made. Yes, I know it'd be easier if I just sit with the mirror, but I'm a bit lazy today. Place that there as a placeholder so at least I know where it is. How will jiggle bones work? They just work. They just do. They just do. In VR chat it works. Trust me. 3. So this is the next primary color. Yoink. That goes down to about right there. Just going to assume that it follows through the rest there. Tis the frilly boy. Tis the very, very frilly boy. Oh, he's got little cheek things. Hold on. And it's going all the way down his back. And a nice, interesting, intricate pattern. Muy interesante. That's the way I always say it. And it goes down his tail, but I'll work on that later. I'm trying to get all the base stuff down first. Let's get some more music, shall we? What shall I get this time? What shall I get? Ow, ow, ow. How about I get Vulture Culture? Yeah, we'll go with that. It'd be great if there we go. I don't want the meme. I want this. I want the bee. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I would get. So here we go. Little bit of bass and guitar and all those lovely things. Oops. Nails are all the same. Yes. Oh, that's right. Got everything on the mirror. It is on the right side. Ah! Darn it. By the way, Helio, I'll check out Mixmaster in a little bit. Ow. I just want to get these done. Wait a minute. Some bits underneath his feetsies. There we go. Just put that there as a placeholder. I want to go ahead and get this other material on as well. This other placeholder. It's more like right there. No? It's more like there-ish. Whatever. Add a new material. Stripes. I want to call it stripes even though they're more of just a decal, but whatever. Yoink. There we go. That way I can already have that on the model so I can work on the materials later. Huh. It was a mistake staying out till 3 o'clock. Because now I'm super tired. Oh, yeah. What now? What? Oh. I thought I saw something else. Never mind. Never mind, I'm not going crazy. I'm just going a bit nuts. Why not? We'll put this other material on here too. Fwills. I did not mean to do that. Yoink. It's not bright enough. Yoink. So there we go. Just a slight bit of coloration difference. No, what are you doing? Don't stare that late. Don't be a me. My goodness. Yoink. These eyeballs are blue. Look at that beautiful aqua green. Not really a green, but it's a blue. Close enough. I'm going. Give. There we go. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's inconsistent. Go with 7. I hate inconsistencies, but then again, I myself am not very consistent. I'm going to leave it at that. Ow. The eye. Beautiful blue eyes. Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't assigned it to anything yet because I'm a dumb. Eh. 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 Da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No clip. No clipping through his mouth. Mouth. Ink. Oh, it's a bit much for. That's about right. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright. Vibing at 5 a.m. with the boys. Me and the boys trying to go find some beans at 3 a.m. Why did I laugh at that? God, I'm an idiot. Morse code cat. Beep 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 dee 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 dee. Look at him go. Ah yes, look at that. Ye Olde Paradise by Coldplay. A classical song. To me. To me. Hot Wings. Looking through all these songs that I haven't heard in a while. Final Girl. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Oh, that's right. I forgot they had their own little like soundtrack now. Animate what? Final Girl? Remember Winged Wolf's animation of Final Girl? That's where a lot of people know Acid from. Don't do it. It's going to kill ya. Wait, which one is that one? That's the 1.5. Oh. Give me a second, I'm searching. I'm searching for a song. I'm yawning. My god, I can't stop yawning. I hope no one looks at my plans while I'm sleeping. I'm never sleeping. I'm so excited about my super weapon that'll take over Boom Beach that I wrote a song about it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh no. Found a cursed thumbnail. Cursed. No, I hope no one vents while I'm in electrical. Now I'm just on a yawning fit. I can't stop. One gross way. Oh yeah. By the way, TF2 memes, my favorite kinds of memes. I'm a Team Fortress 2 player and I play a lot. I play almost every day. Because I'm crazy. One Eren Twitch and Kablooey. Engineer Gaming. That engineer's a spy. The freaking scout's a spy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it makes sense. I'm about to say Kiwi Fox is in VR chat. About to say that makes sense, cause yeah. Oh my god, these people going on and on about the Mandalorian armor. My god, people, it's just armor. Jesus. Guys get so upset. Ghost before bros. Alright. This is a bit of a placeholder. Let's just do here. I'm gonna telephone. Just gonna put her arms down a bit. Gonna hide the armature now, just a bit. If I were a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here disgust. It's like the TF2 memes of like the guys who are like, "I'm dead," and just disappear. Squeaking intensifies. These little wings at the back. I think they were fine. Had to fix them the other day. Where am I? Here I am. Yes. The Cabot. Tear. Tear was a fun one to do. It was a bit of a harder one to do because of the head shape. Still a fun one though. Unhappy. I do know. Sorry, I'm just now answering you, Tashi. I do know Fenna. I know that I recognize the name. Give me a second. I think I know. I'm gonna. Yes, I do know Fenna. Yeah. I had to think about it there for a second. Yeah. Their animation's cool. Little edgy, but cool. I think that they put a bit too much movement into their animations. Like, being able to, like, have movement in your animations and stuff is good because it adds life to whatever character or whatever it is that you're animating. But comes a time where there can be too many moving parts. And that is a bit of a issue I have with their animations, is the fact that, like, particularly with the tails and ears, they move way too much. And I get some people would call it a style, but it's just, for me, from a critical animation perspective, they move, parts of them move way too much. I ain't got an issue with anything else, but yeah. I guess it adds a level of dynamicy to it, but even then, you know. I'm a bit of a stickler for, I guess, realism, because that's a thing that I aim for in a lot of stuff I do. Realism or accuracy or whatever it is that I'm doing. So, yeah. Speaking of accuracy, I'm going to shove his eyes back in there. Get out his normal eyes. And yield Alistor. He was a fun one to do. A lot of people make an Alistor model, but a lot of them don't make him accurate. I hate saying that word because it makes me sound like a douche. but a lot of them just don't understand the, I guess, level of, I don't really know how to say it, but I guess it has to do with the fact that I'm just kind of a perfectionist, and I end up saying stuff like that. So, oh yeah, the skeleton. I'm not guessing his joke. I has indeed. I'm thinking about trying to get this in VR chat at some point. I think it'd be a really fun one. I haven't even put the hair at the back of the head yet, but I will. Honestly, the part that kind of got me the most was trying to get this piece to line up through everything, but eventually I was able to get it. That smug face. Smug. Smuggy wuggy. Where's V9? There you are. Yeah, V9. This was the last major thing I did for the FNAF community besides the demented animatronics that I made as like a send off, because I had my run with the community. I was known in the community for a while as like the Spring Chep guy. I made 9 of these things, but yeah, this was the last one that I made. It's still up there on the Steam SFM workshop, by the way. You can still find it there. And it's under my old name. But yeah, this is just what I used to do. This is what got me started with people knowing who I was throughout like modeling communities and stuff. Oh yeah. Springtrap V8. The Infinity Gauntlet, yes, you did see. IG stands for Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah. I made this back in 2019, shortly after Avengers Endgame dropped. I made the Infinity Gauntlet because I felt like it. And it's way better than the one I had before, because the gauntlet I made before this one was a bit too wide and a bit too flat. Now this one is actually way more accurate, better materials. Oops. And you know, these things. This is actually one of the better models I've made. Actually one of the best ones I've made. Has some of the best materials, some of the best sculpting on it. I say sculpting, but yeah. Its textures are beak. A lot of people don't know it, but a lot of these stones are actually different sizes. The space stone is actually the smallest one. Alright, so getting back on track. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here, because I'm going to go get myself some lunch, because I have to go to one of my classes at college in a little bit. So, thank you for those that have come out to this. I greatly enjoyed the interaction. I'm not to the level that I want to be, but at some point I will, and I want to be. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Again, thank you guys for coming out, and I will try to stream again this weekend, depending on how it goes. So, I will see you guys later.